Hi all, it is 22nd of November 2022. There's 22. I did a video on that recently. So just following on from this message I made 3 days ago about attacks increasing to delay graduation and breakthroughs for the firstborn. That very same night, a sister, she shared a word with me, which I'll take you to now, and it just confirms when I read the title, Emerging from the Mess and Metamorphosis. Firstly, emerging from the mess was very confirming personally, because in this current trial within a trial, within my battle of I, right before it began, Father gave me a warning dream, and the very first scene in the dream, I think I might have mentioned it in the last video, he showed me a mess. It was just a messy room, and that a mess was coming. And 2 years near the beginning of this, actually it was a blessing, it was a promised land blessing, but it would, as the book of Joshua describes, entering into the promised land comes with battles where we must drive out the giants from our promised land. It's from our lives and from us within, because we are also land. And I also received a warning dream that a mess was coming when a series of tests and trials was coming within my promised land. That dream was, he showed my cat was vomiting everywhere, and he wouldn't stop vomiting, and I just could not keep up with cleaning up after his mess. And the Metamorphosis, of course, talks about the shift in the spirit realm that was experienced by many in September 2022. So I'll read this. Is by Nate and Christi Johnson. Remnant, O remnant, you have been born for such a time as this. Like Esther, who separated herself to purify herself, surrendered her ideals and motives to the threshing floor, and picked up the fiery baton of the king's mandate of the hour, I see you and you look beautiful. I have seen you wrestle this process through the mess of this season. I have seen you fall on your knees 1,000 times and want to give up on the hard road you have walked. I have seen you die 100 deaths in the fires of adversity and persecution. I have seen you enter the cocoon of the Lord's refinery and emerge with new wings, new at first and feeling unsure and still remembering the pain of the past season, but carrying new wings nonetheless. Do you feel them yet? No? You will. You soon will. You have been in the deepest metamorphosis of your life so far. Prepare for a divine purpose that is about to be revealed, and all around you are others who have been prepared for this very same thing. Butterflies. So very, very confirming word, and if you have looked down, I speak about butterflies and the two change or shift in the spirit messages just a bit below, and also continuing on with moving forward and advancing in our walk and into our promised land, whether you're on the threshold and about to cross over or you're already in it. This message from Christi Jessee, this caught my eye. She's very prophetic. She receives quick words every day, it seems, and this one, it's entitled You're Saying Goodbye to the Rollercoaster Ride. And when I saw that, I knew that it was immediately for me. And just quickly here, it says, you're leaving that last season of sin cycles and generational curses in the dust. You've allowed Christ to completely transform your heart and mind, and he's leading you into the promised land. And the roller coaster ride, that spoke very profoundly to me, because 16 years ago when my second son was a newborn, I received 2 dreams, and one of them was I was on a roller coaster ride, and I was sitting in it backwards, and I was also so I was going on a very, very fast roller coaster ride backwards, and I had no idea what it meant then, but later on I could see that when I developed postnatal depression with that pregnancy, my life really did become a roller coaster ride. There was much upheaval and much strife and turmoil. It was a very long journey, which Father will completely deliver me from at my full transformation. So just hope these that will encourage you if you're on the precipice of leaving your wilderness and about to cross over into the Jordan, into your promised land, or whether you're taking another step in your promised land. I pray this will speak to you, and if you don't quite understand and think it's still all gloom and doom for the firstborns, for the Remnant army, just seek the Lord and pray on it and read the scriptures. I've got a series on the promised land down below as well that the Father had me speak on to help some understand that it's not all doom and gloom. It's not all attack. When we pass our trials and various attacks, we actually get promoted and elevated. So pray that blesses you, and I'll see you at the next dream video for the firstborn. God bless you in Jesus' name.